Hello, 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 hello. It is Tuesday Talks, episode 51. Whew. I'm just happy to have made it to do this today. Hell, it's been a crazy week. So, yeah, crazy, crazy week. Um, I didn't think I was going to get home in time to actually be on today, but thank goodness I did. Hey, Christy, how are you? I know I look a mess. I look the way that I feel right now. That's for sure. Hey, Raz. Let me start by saying I'm going to type it in. So for anyone that comes on, uh, giveaway prizes will be mailed this week. I was working on some stickers and I needed to make sure they were correct before I mailed them off. I think I figured out what I'm doing wrong. So I can get those printed tonight and get everything mailed out. The way that everything was printing, like every letter of every word was being cut out. And I think I figured out how to alleviate that problem so that I can get those things out to everyone. Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Hey, Karen, did you see what I just typed? I wanted everyone to know that their mailings are going out. I've been trying to make stickers for everyone, and that's what the holdup has been. Um, and y'all know I'm a perfectionist. Y'all know that from watching my videos. So I refuse to send y'all something that's just not up to par. And I wanted to send everything together. Hey, Deirdre, that is why there's been a delay. And in addition to that, let's see. So I started working on Christmas break. New Year's Eve, I got really bad vertigo from the mountain cedar. So I was sick for several days after New Year's Eve. Then I went back to work and that got me behind. Um, and then over the weekend, I was trying to work on it. And then I had a stomach virus. So what was it, Saturday? I realized I had a stomach virus. And like almost all weekend, I hadn't really eaten. I ate breakfast Friday. I ate breakfast Saturday. I ate a half a sandwich Sunday. That was all I had for those 3 days because I was so sick to my stomach. And I had to take off work yesterday, which was my last vacation day. I was trying to get up and go in, but there was no way I could do it. So I had to use my last vacation day yesterday and stay home sick. Um, and then this morning, I get ready to go to work and I get in my car and it won't start. Oh my God. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So it wouldn't start. So my older brother had to come take me to work. My daddy came real quick just to check and see if it was the battery, and it was the battery. So he was able to get it started. But as soon as he took the plugs off or whatever you call those things, it wouldn't start. And so he was like, even if I get you started again, you're going to get to work and you're not going to be able to get home. So I just left my car at home. My older brother took me to work. My younger brother had to pick me up and bring me home. And then my dad had to come back again this evening, boost me up again, just so I can get to the auto shop and get another battery. Oh, When I tell you the last few days have been insane, it has been insane. I am tired of being sick. I am tired of being stressed from work. And it's like, what could go wrong? And so I was feeling a little bit okay Saturday. I should have known something was up though because I slept like all day Saturday. And even though I tried to get up, I really couldn't get out of bed. And I had my little date night with myself and I mustered up the energy to go do that. I went and took myself to the movies and I was going to take myself out to eat after that. But I was just like, I don't have the energy to do it. And even when I came home after the movie, I knew I needed to eat, but like my stomach was like, I don't want to eat. My stomach felt sick. So I didn't eat. And then Sunday I was like really, really sick. But it's been crazy. It's been crazy, but thank God for big bro, little bro, and daddy today. Because I don't know what I would have done without them today. Um, let's see. Have you watched Scrap? Craft House. She is starting quickly. Oh, she is. I'm gonna have to. I do watch her videos. I know. I think I was telling y'all last time that Sandy, she did a little series, and I learned a lot from her. I think what it was, I needed to weld all when you do words, I think you have to weld them because if you don't, then it's going to try to cut every letter. And I was afraid I was going to have to like adjust my do custom settings, but because I'm using removable sticker paper, it cut it perfectly. As far as that kiss cutting thing is concerned, it cut it perfectly. I didn't have to worry about that. But I think I have to weld so that it doesn't cut around all the letters. But I'm gonna have to watch and see what she's got out there. Um, the Joy family. Yeah. Sorry to hear about your illness. It's going around. Yes. And I can't be too upset about the car because I bought it brand new in 2016. I haven't had to do any major work to it at all. So um having to replace the battery, I really can't be too upset about that because I haven't had any problems with it all this time. Yeah. Yes, that was the date night, Christy. um, you look like you feel much better because last Tuesday. Oh, yes. Last Tuesday, y'all remember, like, I could barely keep my eyes open last Tuesday. It was really, really bad. Um, That was the day when I was driving home, and every time the traffic got packed up, I just closed my eyes a little bit because that's really the only thing that helps with the vertigo. That's really all that helps. And mountain cedar here in Texas it's just been outrageous. And when it's high, or even if the mold is high or low, it affects me. Um, and so we've been kind of having a combination of both of them. So that's like double whammy. Like, I just try to stay in the house. I try to stay in the house, but my stomach still was like a little queasy today. And then to top it off, because I was late to work, and by the time I got there, it was like I had to just dig right in and start figuring out what they did with the sub, what they didn't do with the sub, and before I knew it, I hadn't even eaten breakfast. Like I brought a muffin with me to work, but I didn't even eat it. So I didn't eat breakfast today. I didn't get to eat until like 12 o'clock. And because I didn't have my car and I didn't bring a lunch, I couldn't just go get me something to eat. And there's a Mexican restaurant literally right next door to our campus, and they don't have the best food. And I went over there and got lunch, and it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good at all. Lady I work with has really bad vertigo, and she said the nurses told her if she drives and gets pulled over, she can be charged with a DUI. What? That's crazy. But I guess as long as they test her and see that she's not under the influence, she should be okay, right? Like, that's crazy. What? Like, you just really shouldn't drive with it. Like, you really shouldn't drive with vertigo. It's just really not safe. I mean, my work isn't that far from my house, and on the way to work, I usually take, like, I don't really take the highway really on the way to work, so but on the way home, I take the highway home. Um, there's a question on our license application to ask if you have any condition that would impair your ability to drive. I don't want them to take my license away for vertigo, but yeah. I've been suffering from these allergies for like 10 years now, but they've just gotten progressively worse over the 10 years is what's crazy. Um, like I said, over the 10 years, most of my doctor's visits have been due to allergies, almost all of them. Needing to go get the shot, needing this, needing that. I got the rhinitis one time. It's just, ah, it's not fun. I don't ever like anything to like affect my senses. I don't like anything affecting my sight, my hearing, um, anything like that. That just bothers me. And I don't like feeling like I don't have control over my body or feeling like, ooh, that's what I don't like feeling like that at all. Maybe I need to move. I gotta stay here, Christy. We don't have a real winter. That's why I'm stuck in Texas, in this part of Texas, because we don't have a real winter and I can't be anywhere where there's a real winter unless I'm working from home. There is no way. Oh, goodness. So, how have your weeks been, ladies? Tell me some good news. Tell me something good. Because since last week up to now has been absolutely insane. And when I say insane, insane. I I was planning to go do a spa day on Sunday, but then when I started feeling sick, I was like, no. Um, and then my mom had told me that her and my dad had been feeling like that last week, and I was like, maybe I got sick from them, but I hadn't even seen them, so I know I didn't get it from them. And then one of his employees had the same stuff that I had. So it's just, I guess, some kind of bug going around or whatever. But yeah, I need a chauffeur. For real. I wish I had somebody to just drive me around. That would be really, really nice. But I don't really trust everybody's driving. That's the problem. I'm a very aggressive driver myself, but I trust my driving more than I trust somebody else because I know I'm not out to kill me and I'm going to take care of me when I'm behind the wheel. But that doesn't mean everybody else is going to be looking out for my best interests if they're driving me around. So I'm like on alert when I'm in a car with somebody else and they're driving. I'm a very defensive driver, and I'm like that when somebody else is driving too. It's been a good week so far. Finally getting time to start filming it. How's your mother-in-law, Sherry? I'll be chilling. Well, it's the third week in January. You already abandoned your planner. No, Deidre, no. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to give myself a round of applause because I have been writing in my planner. I may not have been getting everything done, and last week was very difficult to get everything done because of how I was feeling. But I've been writing in my planner, and I'm happy about that. It's too early to be abandoning our planners, Deidre. I'm trying to stay as on task with things as I can. One thing that I noticed that I have a bad habit of doing, even when I do write in my planner, is I feel like I have to fill up all the space with task. I don't have to do that. If I literally have nothing to do, then I don't need to list anything. I need to stop forcing a task on myself because tend to forget you've got this catch-all planner here and you've got this social media planner over here. And these things need to be done on the same days. Don't overexhaust yourself. And then you've got work and stuff like that. So I try to do work at work. I try my best not to bring work home. I like my home to be like my sanctuary from work, but I've noticed I have been overtasking myself. You're almost there, Raz. No, not because I thought you were just gung ho with your bullet journaling and stuff after taking that class and stuff. She's doing good. We see ortho Thursday. Awesome. Awesome, Sherry. And you know another thing I've been doing that I'm proud of myself, and it may be because I was sick and I just didn't have nothing to do but sit and be sick. But I've been catching up on people's videos. It's still hard when you watch so many channels and you're trying to watch everything, and then I try to comment on stuff on everything that I can. One thing I've noticed, and it just might be my tablet, but I will open up like several tabs with videos at once. And if I leave that tab sitting open for too long and I try and comment, it's clocking. And then I have to refresh the screen just to comment. Might just be my tablet, might be my sorry internet service here. I'm not sure. And then another thing, I was trying to watch YouTube on my Roku. But what I haven't figured out on the Roku is how to comment. And there's been times I've watched several videos on the TV through the Roku, and I can't figure out how to make a comment on the video. So if anybody knows how to do that, please let me know. I'm in love with my fitness bullet journal, but not my everyday bullet journal. Oh, Bujo is great, but if you have to literally draw out spreads, it's hard. Yes. And I've with my fitness one, I've come across a few, layouts that I really like. Of course, I want to try some new things, but when I'm just not in the mood to try something new, I just go with what I know and I already like. But it is a lot of work to do your own layout sometimes. Or sometimes I just compensate with full box stickers and call it a day. I keep my Bujo super simple with my weekly and just draw horizontal lines. I enjoy looking at Bujo's spreads. Yeah, I love looking at videos too, Deidre, of people that do like these awesome. I mean, I wish I could doodle better. That's my thing. I really want to be better at doodling, and I'm just not good at it at all. You use stickers and washes because I'm not creative. I definitely can't draw. Yeah. I've just been like really, really, hey, Larissa. I've been really, really trying to like use my stuff. And you have too much stuff when you watch somebody else's video and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that sticker book. Oh yeah, I got washi like that. That's bad, y'all. That is so, so bad when you forget you have a sticker book. And so lately I've realized, oh, I haven't used Simply Lovely, I haven't used Boss Babe, I haven't used Household, and that the Household one was one that I was so excited about getting because it has all those cute little icons in it. I haven't used Tiny. I haven't used either one of my productivity sticker books. I mean, there's just so many of them that when I think about it, I'm like, whoa, I haven't used that. I saw a couple of people use the LOL girls lately, and I'm like, I think I had a spread with some of those not too long ago, but it's still been a minute. But yeah, when is the right time to stop saying Happy New Year? um, maybe after January. I don't know the rules on that one, Larissa. I want to learn to doodle too. I follow a few Buju YouTube. Yeah, I watched somebody's video. They were just showing you how to doodle different flowers. She made it seem easy, but no, it was not easy. Like she went like super artist route with it. It was more like artistic than doodling. Like start with a circle and then you do this and then you erase that once you get. No, it was just too much. It was nice, but I am just not there. I'm so not there. I'm not creative with stickers because I just place them everywhere. I like doodling, but it's strictly doodling. Yeah. I think I just need to start with some small things. I don't know if y'all watch Planning with Bumble. She's doing like a daily doodle. So she took one of the little micro minis and she's just doodling just random things at the end of each of her videos. And I'm like, that might be a way to get started because I did make my own little micro mini. And if I can find where I put it, then I can just use that to just start trying to doodle something, you know. I might be able to push out a flower or two here and there. My doodling would make anyone cry. It can't be that bad, Karen. Like I can't really draw people. Um, I can't draw people to save my life. Yeah, Mary Ellen she is very, very good. And she's such a perfectionist. She makes me laugh because I thought I was a perfectionist. I think she's got it worse than I do. But in all her perfectionism, she's very good at placing stickers straight. She does that very, very well. Like almost all the time, her stickers go down straight right away. And I'm like, dang, how does she do that? But yeah, I think I'm gonna find a little micro mini that I made and start trying to do that. I can draw a bunch of grapes. Anything else though looks like grapes, Karen. That's funny. Yes, she's a sticker ninja, just like you are the washi queen, Christy. The Petite Planner, the Modest Cat, and Masha Plants have good doodle tutorials. All right, let me write these down. Petite Planner. Y'all know I always take notes from y'all. The Modest Cat and Masha Plans. All right, so let me put doodle tutorials. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Maybe we all need to do a doodling challenge. Who's up for a doodling challenge? I know Johanna's good at doodling. She used to do that doodling all the time too. Who is up for a doodling challenge? Anybody? Anybody? Christy, you're good? You're good? Okay. What I'll do is I'll try to think of like some random simple words like kids learn in school and we'll try to doodle those things. Okay, I'll try to come up with a list, and maybe we can start it like next week and do it for the last couple of weeks of the month. How about that? And maybe we can just post it on Instagram every day or something. So we can do a 2-week challenge. You're in. Awesome. We can just post it on Instagram. May the cutest doodle win. Do y'all want to do it prompt style, or do y'all just want to do a random doodle every day for 2 weeks? Let's just do it random. How about that? So you can pick whatever you want to do. So for 2 weeks. So we'll start it on the 20th and we'll do it for those last 2 weeks of the month. So almost a full 2 weeks. So the 20th through the 31st. Let's see if we can get better at doodling from all of that. Michelle. Oh, goodness. Like the only thing I'm really good at is like this one flower I used to draw all the time back in middle school and high school. Yeah, let's try one every day. Yeah. So that would be, we would end up with, let me see, like 13 doodles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 doodles. 12 days of doodling. So if we started on the 20th, right? That's 12 days. I think I know how to count. Yeah, so the 20th through the 31st, that'll be 12 days of doodling. What about what a number? What about a number? Yeah, 20th to the 31st. Ooh, y'all gonna be laughing. Y'all are gonna be laughing at me. Yes, great hashtag, Christy. Hashtag 12 days of doodles. Yes. That's what you meant, Cherry. Hello. Why did I think number? Because I'm always thinking number, but you meant hashtag. Oh, 12 days of doodle. Yes. I love it. Oh, Lord, y'all gonna be like, Tamika, what is that? I'm gonna have to make sure I tell y'all what it's supposed to be. Because otherwise, y'all gonna be trying to figure out what it is. What is that? I don't know. And I promise I will not cheat. It will be my own. Tamika, you are telling your. Y'all know I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. I'm thinking number. Hashtag is not the first thing that comes to my mind when I see the pound sign. I think number. Yep. It will forever be the pound sign for me. Okay. I'm always aging myself, I tell you. Always. You know, I didn't grow up in the hashtag era. I only do hashtags because they're necessary. You're right there with me, Raz. Come join the party. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. So there is no new Happy Planner stuff out there right now, is there? Because I'm on a no spin. Who else is on a no spin? Hashtag it's a pound sign. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, just those. Well, actually, those storage boxes have actually been out for a minute. Some people had gotten those at Joann's weeks before they announced them. Um, of course, I'm not running to Joann's to find them because knowing my Joann's, they're not going to have them. I think most people were saying they could fit around, what, about 20 something sticker books? You want the budget and the budget companion? The only reason I haven't thought about getting the budget companion is because I got the budget mini and I know the companion is made to fit a classic. So that's the only reason why I'm not going to get the companion. But I don't know if y'all saw Michelle's video where she put together her little bill thing. I know Heather Kell has something similar. I am so needing to do that because the reason I mainly need to do it, Michelle, is because I have so many things that are automatic payment. And some of those automatic payments are like every 3 months. Like for my blog, I think one of them is like every 3 to 6 months, and then one is monthly, one of the fees, or one is yearly. I can't remember. It might be that one is yearly, and then the other is every month. But I know for like the music that I use for my videos, which I don't take full advantage of that and I'm paying for it, that comes out every, I believe, 3 months for that one. Yeah, isn't it like 20 something stickers I've heard that fit in there? You're trying to stay away, Christy. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of automatic payments, and they're not like very expensive ones other than like my car payment and my car insurance. All the other little ones are just that, little ones. Um, there are a few bills that I have to remember to pay myself, and I'm not good at remembering all the time. So like my water, the internet, my cell phone, my life insurance, which I pay that every 3 months. Um, when I make my sheet, I literally need to put stars next to those things that are not automatic payments. I need to, yeah, I need to put stars next to those. So, like, hello, Dodo Head, make sure you pay these because they're not automatically coming out. And I don't want to put those things on automatic pay. I have my reasons why I don't want those things on. Like, I don't put utilities on automatic pay because I've heard people get really messed over like that. And I don't want that to happen. I'm thinking it might fit on my card homework. I said I was going to say no, but it's calling me. Twinkle plans her day, got 28 books in one box. That's a lot of books in one box. And then I guess too, it's going to depend on how many of the stickers you've already used. Because if you've used some already and you've torn those pages out, then of course the sticker book isn't as thick as when you first purchased it. So 28 is a good amount if you can get that in there. And I don't have as many sticker books as a lot of people have. But I do have way more than what I started with. That's for sure. And I was using one of my old Mary Kay roller storage things, and I was putting my sticker books in there, but I'm running out of space in there. It's filled to the brim, and then I have a stack of sticker books like on my desk. And a lot of those that are on my desk are ones that I pull from often. Like my colorful boxes, I usually keep on my desk because you almost always pull from colorful boxes. So I usually just keep those right there handy. Those, my dates and holidays, my alphabet, those are usually always ready right there on my desk. I put the bills on my Google Calendar and delete them once I pay them, or if they are automatic pay. I like online pay, not auto pay so much. I like to control when I pay. Exactly, Christy. I totally agree with you on that one. But to get the good rate that I got for my car insurance, I had to do auto pay. And just to get a vehicle finance because of my student loan debt, I had to get auto pay. And I agree with you. I want to be able to control it. So even the things that are not auto pay, they all get paid online. I pay like everything online. I don't think there's any one bill that I have where I have to actually go into an office or business um and pay it. I don't think I have any. Almost for the longest I had to do that with my rent, and then my landlord finally got it to where we could do online payments for the rent. So that's great. I I don't know why everybody wouldn't have the option for folks to pay online at this point. Like it's just the common sense thing to do. I'm like, Christy, I don't want everything automatically coming out. If if I had a choice, I probably wouldn't really have anything automatically coming out. But then it's probably a good thing that some items are auto pay because I would just forget. Because if it's not like one of my big bills, it's not something that it's at the forefront of my mind, you know? But yeah, my only bill that I can't pay online is my water, sewage. Your city's antiquated. Oh, wow. Yeah, because our gas and electric is all like in one bill. So there's just one bill for that. And our gas and electric bill is in little bro's name. So we just split up the cost. I I will either give him my portion or get online and pay my portion. That's how we do with the rent too. We just all get online and pay our own portion separately because it used to be able to collect everybody's rent, have to go get a money order because I don't do checks and go take it to their rental office. And that was just too much. So I'm glad they changed it so that we could pay online. I use Fudget and Timely Bills app, but that new budget planner is nice. I've never heard of those. So they're like bill pay things. I've never thought to use a bill pay. I'm just scared. I'm scared they're gonna like not pay something on time. That kind of thing scares me. But the good thing about, having my car payment automatically come out is that I don't have to worry about it. It helps with the credit. Even the one department store credit card that I have that I hardly ever use, I can even pay that online. So, yeah. So Fudget is a free app that you can track your income and bills. It doesn't pay. Oh, it's a tracking. Okay. Okay. So y'all find out from Shay. Cool. So it just helps you keep an idea of what you're spending and things like that. And like another reason I won't let them take the internet payment automatically is because they try to bill you like for a month in advance, and I figured that out. And I was like, wait a minute, you're billing me for the month that is to come, not even for the month service that I just used. Yeah, I peeped that. I figured that out. And I was like, oh, let's pump the brakes here, people, because I pay way too much for internet service. And the companies that do provide service here, they're not going to give you a deal unless you get all of your services with them. They want you to bundle everything. They want you to get phone and cable and internet all together. I don't want cable. I don't want satellite. I feel like I don't need to pay for those things when I have Roku, Hulu, and Netflix. So, because I don't have a bundle, my internet bill is outrageous, and it is not even the best service. The connection is always going in and out. It's just ridiculous. Like yesterday, I was trying to watch a video, and I don't even know how long it took me to get through the video because the internet kept tripping. I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And the crazy thing is, my internet company, they're always like in the grocery store trying to get people to sign up. And so they'll be like, so who's your current provider? And I'm like, you guys are. And I have to refrain every time from telling them, and your service sucks. Because I just want to go off every time I see them posted up at the store. Like, you're recruiting people, but you're not improving your service. And the first thing they want to tell you, it's your modem, it's your modem. No, it's not my modem. It's y'all. Get it together. I mean, I just shouldn't have to, because the way ours is set up, it's like we have two that we can connect to. One is like a 5G, and then we have a regular one. And I can go back and forth between the two trying to get it to connect, and it just won't connect sometimes. Mint pays your bills. It has access to your bank account. Oh, see, that kind of thing like that scares me. That I don't, and I know some banks and credit unions even offer a bill pay service. That scares me too. I'm just like, no. No, I don't need y'all up in my business like that, bank. I don't need y'all screwing up these payments, and then I'm stuck out. Yeah. I don't want anybody really having access to my account like that. It even took me, when I was able to do like direct deposit through my credit union app. I was a little leery about that too. Just having an app on my phone with all my bank account information. But I use it because it's convenient, because my credit union doesn't have a single location near me. They're all at least 20, 30 minutes away. I can do what they call shared banking. But if I go do a deposit through shared banking, it will not deposit right away. There's like a hold put on it. I either have to call the bank and see if they'll lift it. Depending on who you get on the phone, they might, oh, no problem, lift. Some people give you a hard time about it. So I'm glad I can just literally scan my checks. Not that I even get a lot of checks that I have to deposit. If I'm getting a check, it's usually because someone has paid me for tutoring with a check. But otherwise, I don't really get checks. My pay is direct deposited. Now, when I was doing a whole lot of tutoring, I was getting a whole lot of checks. Like at one point, I had like 14 total clients, some of them with the same parent, but nevertheless, I would get tons of checks. And so I was always running to the bank to deposit checks. It was crazy. And I use the bank account that I actually save from. I have a separate bank account for public transactions. Oh, that's a good idea. My credit wants to pay my bills, and I want as much control as I can. Took you 5 years to even do direct deposit. Yeah, direct deposit is just, I think it's convenient because then I don't have to go stand in line somewhere and get a check cashed. And then some people want to charge you a fee to cash checks. And yeah, yes, Bank of America has a lot of fees. Yes, they do. Hey there, Nyleaf. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, my tells me I need to get a credit card. I just really don't want one, but he said I just need to get one and like charge everything to my credit card, build up my credit, and once I make a transaction on the credit card, just go straight and pay it with my debit card. He said that way, if my debit card gets, since my account has been hacked before, he's like, that way, I don't have to worry about something coming directly out of my bank account and it would be charged to the credit card and I can get reimbursed for fraud. But yeah, I really don't want a credit card. But I'm thinking I might have to do that because he makes a good point. I don't pay any fees because the amount I direct deposit each month, but I don't have a savings account. Okay. Secure card. Yeah, I thought about that too, Naive. Yeah, that's what my brother mainly does. And he just racks up all his little bonus points and perks and all that stuff. That's what he does with his. I thought about trying to get one through Capital One since that's who I have my car finance through. They keep sending me offers, but I always tear them up. Every time I get a credit card offer, I rip that stuff up so fast and toss it in the trash. Using credit card, paying at end of month for one plane ticket. Wow, that's awesome, Karen. And see, American Airlines is always sending me a credit card offer. Although I haven't flown American Airlines in a very, very long time. Have a bank, Cali. Yes, yes, thanks, Niley. Okay, I don't know. Something just fell. I heard it fall, but I don't know where the something is and why it fell. I don't know. I have two, and they're both Capital One. Yeah, Capital One makes a lot of commercials about their credit cards. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe I will not tear up the next offer they send in the mail and actually take a look at it and see what it's all about. That's what my brother says, reap the rewards. Reap the rewards. I mean, hey, I reap the rewards from my Chick-fil-A app. Might as well get a credit card and do the same. Yeah, I think the reason I'm really reluctant to do the credit card thing because you know how it is when you're a college student and people come bombard you with credit cards. And that happened to me. And I had like every department store credit card you could think of. And I had I want to say it was a Bank of America card. And I just got out of control with that stuff. It just got like crazy. And because I didn't know what I was doing. And I think I just don't want to get caught up like that again. Okay. Yeah, I've been with my credit union for a very, very long time. It used to be called USAA Credit Union. So I had been with them since when I used to work there. And I worked there from what, 90 96 to '02. So that tells you how long I've been with this credit union. I think I got with them maybe one of the like that last half of the time that I was with, USAA. So, whew, Lord, probably like around 2000. No, probably earlier than that. I mean, I've just been with them forever. They've literally changed their name like twice in the years that I've been with them. And I've just been with them so long, but it's just really hard that they don't not having a location near me. Um, and so that's why I've like literally been considering maybe keeping them for savings and transferring my checking somewhere else. They really shouldn't, Karen, because it's almost like taking advantage of these young, naive students. And if their parents haven't taught them a lot about credit cards and debt and all that stuff, it's so easy for them to get caught up. I would hope they would have changed that because it's not cool. It's not cool at all. That's exactly how I got caught up. Like, and I mean, you name a department store, I had that credit card. I had them all. Okay, like I had them all. Yeah, just buying stuff for the sake of, hey, I got a card, I can buy it. But like, hey, I've got to pay off this one and this one and this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So, like, that's why I tell people I can't really watch people's budget videos. I feel like it's very intrusive for me to watch people's budget videos. But even when I was trying and I would just look at some people's budget videos and be like, you have how many credit cards? Like, oh my goodness. It was just like giving me flashbacks and anxiety. And I'm just like, I can't do it. Radio Shack. I don't know if I had a Radio Shack. I probably did because I'm telling you, when I had them all, I had them all. um, Off topic question: ever had a family member you can't stand? Oh yeah, definitely, Nightly. Several. And you know that whole soliciting the credit cards to the young people, that is something like when I worked for USAA, it was similar to what I saw dealers do to the young enlisted. They would always try to get these young, newly enlisted servicemen and women to purchase vehicles that they couldn't afford, and I used to tell them, do not let the dealer force you into a sale today. You don't have to buy anything. You have to make sure that you can, number one, afford this car payment, and two, afford the insurance. And because a lot of them were young and they were not that experienced as drivers, I'm like, your insurance is already going to be expensive. And they were really bad about that in Hawaii. Oh my God. Like I went toe to toe on the phone with a dealer on behalf of a customer one time. And I was like, you can't make her buy this car. And she's not buying a car today. So when she hangs up this phone, do not ask her about it. Like I went off on the guy because he was just not taking no for an answer. And I was like, she can't afford it because the insurance alone is going to probably be more than the car payment that you're going to charge her. Stop trying to make her get. I don't know why a lot of them felt they needed to go and buy cars. Most of you are still on base and basic training and all that kind of stuff or what have you. Do you really need to get a vehicle right now? Because some of you really can't afford it. And I'm not going to even try and make you buy this insurance just so I can get a sale because I know you can't afford it. But that was something that those young enlisted people dealt with a lot, was people just trying to get them to buy a car. When I was in college, mine wasn't credit cards. It was writing a check to cover a check. Oh, man, Karen. Woo. Yeah. Like the housing market bubble. Oh, the dreaded payday loan. Oh, my God. I got caught up in that one, too. And the interest on those things are so outrageous. Like by the time you paid it back, you probably paid for like 2 loans. Ridiculousness. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I just don't ever want to get caught up in that stuff again. And, that's another thing that I get constantly in the mail, the little loan companies sending you, oh, get you a little loan, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of those came, around the holidays. No, thank you. Yeah, that payday loan mess, it's a vicious cycle, Deidre. Vicious. And it's like you're like, okay, because you just paid it back, now you're broke. And then you feel like you need to renew it because you're gonna be broke. It's just insane. It's so insane. Yeah, those are dangerous. Those are very dangerous because some people, they're already behind and they're not going to have it when they even get paid. Like they're not going to have it, you know. And they would try to get you need another loan? You need another loan? No. I don't. Minnesota sued them and won. All right. Yes. You're so right, Deidre. That's back when I actually got an income tax return. I don't barely get nothing back these days. I am lucky to get a payment. When I sold Mary Kay, oh my God, because I could write off so much stuff on my taxes. Oh, I used to get a pretty nice return back then, but I haven't really seen a nice one since I sold Mary Kay. Makes me think, because I would like write off everything. Oh, we're going to lunch? Let's talk Mary Kay. Business lunch. Boom. There you go. Oh, am I coming by your house? Oh, you need a Mary Kay order? Okay, let me write off that gas mileage because I've made a delivery. Boom. It was wonderful. Oh, hey, what you doing? Oh, we got some new Mary Kay. Business call. Boom. Right off that phone bill and cell phone bill. My kids were younger. I used once to pay a gas light bill. It cost me 2/3 of what I borrowed. Yep. Yeah, I just when I started working this school year, I was like, I just need to do better with savings. And so I've just been putting aside, savings every month that I get paid, which was a good thing since I had to get another battery today, and that was like $200. And I was like, yeah, I was just gonna go get my braids redone, but since I just paid $200 for this battery, I don't know. The housing crisis. I mean, it's so easy like to get caught up um if you're not educated on stuff. So like when I worked with the homeschool co-op last year, all of their kids take some kind of business math class. That's like one thing they're all like really adamant about is the kids taking business math. And as I taught that class, it made me realize like, wow, I wish I had had this class um, before I went out into the real world. And so I used a lot of my own personal experience to tell those kids, like, you want to make sure you're following what this says because I didn't, and this is what happened to me, and blah, 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 blah. And very good information. I mean, it told them how to fill out their taxes and all of that stuff. All of that information was in there. They talked about buying a house, buying a car, stocks and bonds, mutual fund. All of that was discussed during that class. And I was like, no wonder they're so big on kids taking the class because it's very beneficial. It didn't help when the banks were telling home buyers they could afford a house that was way above their means. A lot of it was just, hey, a trap, and then they're gonna give you the loan, and they're gonna give you a high interest rate, and you've got all this interest you're paying, and you can't, like you said, afford the payment either. Um, I haven't ever been like in a rush to buy a house. Um, I have been renting for a long time now, but part of that reason is because I don't want to get caught in any situations when it comes to trying to own either. Ethan broke your tripod. Ooh, Ethan, you're in trouble. In my area, there are so many foreclosures. Wow. Can be expensive to be a homeowner if you don't have insurance and warranties. I mean, there's some pros, there's cons, but that's with anything. Especially being responsible for all repairs and maintenance yourself. That's a big one. Yeah, that's crazy. Being a homeowner is overrated in my opinion. I've never, that's like, a dream for a lot of people. It's just never been something that I just really like. I want to own a home. That has never been something that I've ever really considered. I get okay, but I guess for me, I look at it like this. I don't really own it until I've paid it off. And I guess that's my mentality about it because I that's how it is. My mentality is about my vehicles. I don't really own this car until it's paid off. Right now, I'm borrowing it and paying interest and all that good stuff. Um, but that's how I see it. And it's like I'm renting with taxes. I don't know. It's just never been a thing for me to buy a house. It just never has. I mean, as of late, we've discussed like if the landlord decides he wants to go up on this rent one more time, then maybe we might as well just like be like, hey, buy a house. Um, because I'm not trying to pay any more than what I'm already paying for rent here. Bought my home in 2014, was told I could afford a house of 75,000. I looked at my bills and bought a house that was half what they offered me and still found it hard. Oh wow. It's the banks until exactly that's how I see it. It's not mine yet. My home is finally paid for, but now everything is breaking and it's costly. And that's what happens with our cars. Do you ever notice that? As soon as you pay off the car, I swear they have a button somewhere in the finance company and they're like, oh, they just finished paying off the car. Boop, deconstruct. I swear. The last car I had that I paid off, everything started going to dirt after I paid it off. Rent with tax and sometimes tax benefits. Yeah. Yeah, and then it takes so many years to pay off a house unless you've like really, really saved money to put towards it. And so that's just something that I've bounced around in my head for years. I'm just like, And I know me, I'm not trying to be responsible for no repairs. But then, too, one thing I do not like about home buying is when people buy a home and then there's the homeowners association telling them what they can and they cannot do with this house that they have to pay for. I have a real issue with the homeowner association thing. Just it bothers me. And I understand that they try to regulate things to keep the property value up. But now I'm paying you a fee so you can tell me what I can and cannot do with my house. I just, I don't know. That bothers me. In 2 years, I could do reverse mortgage. I have no idea what that is, but the advertisers are so adorable. Karen, that is so funny. No one knows what it is, Michelle. Yeah, so my thing is if I were to purchase a home, I would have to purchase a home that is not in a neighborhood that has a homeowners association. I don't think I could deal with that. I could not deal with that. All right, Sherry, bye. Ooh, she mentioned dinner, and I just thought about it like, what am I eating? I didn't even fill out my meal planning. I did my plan with me, and I didn't even list my meals for the week. I think tonight I'm gonna do tamales because still have some leftover tamales, rice and beans, and I think I'm gonna eat that tonight. Even though that's probably not the best thing for me to eat, considering that my stomach's been sick, and then I ate Mexican food for lunch too, ugh, and it was not really good at all. That was not good. But I ate it because I didn't eat breakfast and I was hungry. And I didn't have my car to go anywhere else. Not messing with HOAs. Who do they think they are telling someone what kind of mailbox they can have? Yeah, that it bothers me. The HOH. The HOAs, I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying HOH? Head of household. Well, HOAs. It's like they try to become your HOH, huh? I don't know. That's something else. But yeah, what time is it? Oh, I've been on over an hour. I think I'm gonna have to go like Sherry and eat and get these stickers done for y'all today. Okay. Y'all all say a little prayer that I figured out what is my problem and I can get it to do what I needed to do. Because not only did I want to make stickers for you guys, Cheryl won custom stickers, and I already know what she wants her stickers to say. I just need to, but hers are script stickers, and I cannot have this thing keep cutting around the letters. So I think I've figured out the fix, and I have no choice but to figure out that fix because otherwise, the stickers I'm trying to make for y'all and the ones I need to make for Cheryl, I'm never going to get them done. Yeah. So praying that I figure that out. That's what I thought, Christy. I thought maybe I need to weld. So that's the key to the words and the letters is welding them, right? That's what I thought. That's the trick. And so I figure out what words I'm going to do, weld them, and then add them in to the sticker sheet to be cut and all that stuff. So like in Sandy's tutorial, I learned how to make like the backing card. That's what they call it, a backing card. So I learned how to do that. And like I said, everything came out good except it cut around the letters. But everything came out good. I got a little frustrated. Because like if you could see, like this was like one of my first attempts and it cut. Now, this is the Avery sticker paper. And what I noticed is with the Avery sticker paper, it cuts right through. So if I wanted to continue to use this, I would have to change my settings, but I don't want to change the settings. And I noticed with the removable sticker paper, I don't. It does the kiss cutting, but we just got to fix this cut around the letters issue, and then we'll be good. Otherwise, I did a good job. I was proud of myself, but I wasted like 2 or 3 sheets of sticker paper yesterday, and I was like, "No." After the 3rd sheet, I got frustrated, and I was like, "Okay, that's it for today. I will try this again tomorrow." You just ordered from online labels? I watched a video yesterday. This girl said they're probably one of the best places to get your sticker paper. But she was talking about the difference of the sticker papers and how the premium matte is like really, really expensive. So, yeah. So I think, and I didn't want to try it on this paper again because I know this is not going to give me the kiss cut. So that's why I was trying it on the other sticker paper that I bought. So I think I now know the trick. I'm going to get this done today. Do y'all hear me? But you won't hear me though. I'm going to get some stickers done today. And then I'm going to pat myself on the back and have me a snack and a treat. I wanted to make some brownies, but I better wait till my stomach feels a little more better. Because I've been wanting some brownies. I haven't had brownies in a minute. So yeah, I'm excited to just start creating stuff with my Cricut. I'm excited to start using like my papers and crafting with my papers that I have from all of my Planners Anonymous kits. I just want to make all kinds of things with those. Y'all will see in the video that goes live tomorrow how I use some of my paper in my spread. I finally used my stamps. If y'all saw my TN setup, I was so proud of myself with my stamping. I was like, hey, look at here, look at here. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I was very proud of myself with that. That recovering those inserts was tedious. Almost ripped one of my papers trying to do it. And I was like, no. Oh, thank you. The reindeer is so cute. So that one was part of my digital kit. So I can print as many of those cute little reindeer cookie die cuts as I want. I can print them as big as I want. That's what I like about the fact that I have the digital kit. And I was reluctant to buy it because I'm like, am I going to use it? Because, you know, for a while, I didn't think I was going to use it. It took me forever to set up that 10. But, oh my God, it's perfect. And then I have it for next year for the holidays. I can use it for like Christmas in July. I love it. It is a really nice kit. And I wanted to do more with it in making things for you guys, but I'm already taking forever to make y'all some stickers. So, yeah. I was like, let's just get these stickers done and send these people their stuff. Because I have a lot of stuff to mail. I think I have 14 different mailings to send off. Whew. Yeah. I wonder what my shipping cost is going to be. Yeah, I have 14 separate mailings to do. Ooh-wee. Yeah. I just thought about that. That's going to be something else. Yep. Oh, my eyelash is getting in my eye. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I want to use my stuff more. And it took me, because I feel like I buy these kits, I pay this money for these kits every month, and I'm mainly only using the stickers. I've used some of the quote cards. I've made a few shakers here and there. I've used some of the die cuts, but I haven't really used my stuff, and I need to use it. All right, I'm gonna get off so that I can eat and make my stickers and try to rest because going back to work today was a little stress on the brain after being out yesterday. So take care of yourselves, people. Do not get sick. Try your best not to get sick. If I get sick one more time, I'm going to scream. But y'all have a good night. I have most of you guys on Instagram to let contact you with your tracking numbers and stuff, and that will be getting to you before the week is over. Okie dokie. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye. They're gonna say something about this. These two blinds. We need to get some more blinds.